Hello everyone, welcome back to Nomo Studio. So in this video, ay magsasagot naman po tayo ng 10-item practice questions na ito by identifying sentence error. Ito po ay part ng verbal ability test sa anumang government examinations, especially sa career service exam, pen and paper test. So without any further ado, simulan na po natin. Number 1. She have been waiting for the bus since morning. Is it A, she, B, have, C, waiting, D, since, or letter E, no error? Feel free to pause the video if you'd like to answer. And the correct answer is letter B, have. So bakit nga ba have? So recall po muna tayo sa has versus have. So ang has, ginagamit lamang natin kapag ang ating subject is she, he, or it. Ang have naman ginagamit kapag ang subject is I, we, you, and they. So again, yung subject natin sa sentence is she. So ibig sabihin gagamit lamang tayo ng has instead of have. Next, number 2. The committee was divided in their opinions regarding the new policy. Is it A, the committee, B, was, C, there, D, regarding, or letter E, no error? You may pause the video if you'd like to answer. And the correct answer is letter C, there. Bakit nga ba there ang mali sa sentence na ito? So tingnan po natin, review muna tayo, no? What's the difference? So yung its and there are determiners. Pero si its, ito po ay singular and there is plural. So the basic rule is to use its with singular nouns and there with plural nouns. So titingnan po natin sa sentence natin. Ang ating subject or yung ating noun is committee, which is a collective noun and it is treated as a single entity. So it should also be followed by a singular possessive pronoun, its, instead of their. So I hope that makes sense. And now let's proceed with number 3. Each of the students in the computer lab has to bring their own laptop. Is it A, each of the students, B, in the computer lab, C, has, D, there, or letter E, no error? Feel free to pause the video and try to answer. And the correct answer is letter D, there. Bakit nga ba there pa rin yung mali sa sentence? So, as what we've learned in number 2 kanina, na si there is a plural possessive pronoun. Okay? So, kung titingnan din po natin sa ating sentence, yung ating subject is singular. Kasi yung each, it refers to every individual member of a group and it requires a singular pronoun. So the correct sentence should be each of the students in the computer lab has to bring his or her own laptop. So hindi po tayo pwedeng gumamit ng their kasi nga again si there is a plural pronoun. Plural possessive pronoun. Yung subject natin na each is a singular entity. So kailangan niya ng singular possessive pronoun. I hope that's clear. So next, number 4. Neither of the two options are suitable for the young children. Is it A, neither of the two options, B, are, C, suitable, D, for the young children, or letter E, no error? And the correct answer is letter B, are. Bakit nga ba are ang mali sa sentence na ito? So kung titingnan po natin yung subject ng ating sentence is neither. Yung neither, this is singular and should be followed by a singular verb as well, which is instead of are. Ang sabi po kasi sa subject-verb agreement rule, singular subject must take singular verb as well. Plural subject must take plural verb as well. Dito kasi sa ating sentence, neither is again singular. So kailangan niya ng singular verb na is instead of are. Next, number 5. The teacher asked the students to exit the classroom quietly and in an orderly manner. Is it A, the teacher asked, B, the students, C, to quietly and orderly, D, exit the classroom, or letter E, no error? And the correct answer is letter E, no error. Okay, so next. Number 6. He doesn't needs any help with his homework. Is it A, he, B, doesn't, C, needs, D, any help, or letter E, no error? And the correct answer is letter C, needs. So needs is an error in this sentence. Kasi nga po after auxiliary verbs like do, does, doesn't, don't, didn't, kinakailangan po base form of the main verb must be used. So dito, yung auxiliary verb natin na doesn't, kinakailangan yung kasunod na main verb, 'di ba needs, kinakailangan dito need. Kailangan siya naka-base form, hindi yung may S form of the verb. So next, number 7. The number of applicants are increasing every year. A, the number, B, of applicants, C, are, D, increasing every year, or letter E, no error. Feel free to pause the video if you'd like to answer. And the correct answer is letter C, are. So, are po ang mali sa sentence na ito kasi kung titingnan natin yung ating subject, which is the number, it is a collective noun that is singular and it refers to the number itself, no, not the applicants. Kasi yung of applicants, ito lamang po ay isang prepositional phrase that gives an additional information about the number. So kumbaga, yung ating subject talaga is the number, which is again a collective noun and it is singular. So of course, kinakailangan din po natin ng singular verb is instead of are. So next, number 8. Me and my friend are planning to start a new project. Choose the letter that corresponds to your answer and feel free to pause the video. And the correct answer is letter A, me. Ang me po kasi ay isang object pronoun, which is ang kinakailangan po natin dito is subject pronoun, which is I, instead of me. And additionally, mas maganda pong i-mention yung sarili natin at the last. So kumbaga, ganito dapat siya na pagkakakonstruct. My friend and I are planning to start a new project. So mali po kasi, or it is not polite to say ourself at the beginning, like I and my friend are planning. Now it is polite to say that my friend and I are planning to start a new project. So next, number 9. The bouquet of roses smell very sweet. Choose the letter that corresponds to your answer and feel free to pause the video. And the correct answer is letter C, smell. Kung titingnan po natin sa ating sentence, ang subject po natin is bouquet, which is a singular noun. Itong of roses po kasi, ito po ay isang prepositional phrase lamang that gives an additional information about our subject, which is the bouquet. Kumbaga, nagbibigay siya ng additional information kung anong klaseng bouquet yan, which is of roses. So itong bouquet, again, singular noun. So kailangan natin ng singular verb. Pero dito kasi si smell, ito po ay plural verb. So tandaan nyo po na kapag yung mga verbs na nakikita natin, walang S or ES, in short, nasa original form or nasa base form. Ibig sabihin yan, mga plural verbs yan. Pero kapag yung mga verbs na nakikita natin may S or ES, let's say for example, talks, walks, speaks, smells, yan po ay mga singular verbs. So again, meron tayong singular noun or singular subject, which means kailangan din natin ng singular verb na smells. I hope that's clear, pero mas clearer pa yan pag napanood nyo yung ating video about sa subject-verb agreement rules. Yung link po ay nasa video description. And here's our last number. Whom do you think will win the match tomorrow? Is it A, whom? B, do you think? C, will win? D, the match tomorrow? Or letter E, no error? Feel free to pause the video and try to answer this. And by the way, I will leave this item unanswered. Ilagay nyo na lang po yung sagot ninyo sa ating comment section. See you next time. Bye for now.